Is this recording? Yes. Hello everybody, this is Ivory Aben23 and today I'm going to be doing HomeStuck. My friend, I've known some people who have been into this and it looked interesting to say the least, so yeah. And I remember doing like one or two bits of it, like a couple pages at the most. So I'm gonna start over because I didn't really get past anything important. I should have read the thing, sorry. Enter name. Zoo Smell Poop Lord. Totally. Try again. John Egbert. Yay! Your name is John. As was previously mentioned, it is your birthday. A number of cakes are scattered about your room. You have a variety of interests. You have a passion for really terrible movies. You like to program computers, but you are not very good at it. You have a fondness for paranormal lore and are an aspiring amateur magician. You also like to play games sometimes. What will you do? Quickly retrieve arms from drawer. Drawer, I said that weird. Your arms are in your magic chest, Poop Lord. Remove cake from magic chest. Out of sympathy for John's perceived lack of arms, you pick up the cake for him and put it on his bed. Quickly retrieve arms from magic chest. Click it, come on. There you go. Alright. You retrieve your fake arms from the chest. You use these for hilarious antics. Antics. Not antics. Yeah. You captcha-log them in your Siladex. You have no idea what that actually means, though. There are other items in the chest. Examine contents. Come on! It doesn't click. In here you keep an array of humorous and mystical artifacts, each one a devastating weapon in the hands of a skilled magician or cunning prankster. You are neither of these things. Among the artifacts are 2 fake arms, currently captcha-logged in your Siladex, 1 pair of trick handcuffs, 1 stunt sword, 1 magician's hat, 1 pair of beagle puss glasses, I don't know, several smoke pellets, several blood capsules, and 1 copy of is it Colonel or Colonel? I think it's Colonel. I don't know. Colonel Sassacre's daunting text of magical frivolity, I don't know how to pronounce that, and practical japery, and 1 copy of Harry Anderson's Wise Guy by Mike Cavaney. Some of this stuff may come in handy at some point. For now, you decide to just take the smoke pellets. Get the pellets. You stow the smoke pellets in one of your captcha-log cards in your Siladex. You still aren't totally sure what that means, but you are starting to get the hang of the vernacular at least. You have 2 empty captcha-log cards remaining. Cool, this is confusing. You aren't totally sure if equip is a verb copacetic with the abstract behavioral medium in which you dwell, but you give it a try anyway. What? What is this? Unfortunately, you cannot access the fake arms. Their card is underneath the one you just used to captcha-log the smoke pellets. You will have to use the pellets first in order to access the arms, but this is probably unadvisable since you just make your room lousy with smoke. Your Silodex's fetch modus is currently dictated by the logic of a stack data structure. You are never all that great with data structures, and you find the concept puzzling and mildly irritating. But with any hope, perhaps you will advance new, more practical fetch modi for your Siladex with a little more experience. Examine Problem Sleuth poster. Is it even possible to get any more hard-boiled than that? You really doubt it. This poster was one of your wisest purchases, and it takes me to a thing. Cool. Cool, I guess. Okay. Interesting. Nice. There's a nice spot on the wall next to it. You've been meaning to hang another poster there soon. Read note on drawer. Drawer. This note is rich with the aromas of fatherly aftershave and colognes. Beside the note is a rolled-up poster. Take the poster. Happy birthday, son. I am so proud of you. Aw. Another birthday artifact. You wonder what is printed on the poster. You'll need some way to hang it on your wall. Acquire hammer and nails. They will come in handy. You first place the hammer in your Siladex, but now all your captcha-log cards are full. You wonder what will happen if you try to take the nails. You guess it doesn't hurt to try. Take the nails. You captcha-log 4 nails into the top card and push all the artifacts down a card. The fake arms are pushed entirely out of the deck. Oh well, they're probably completely useless anyway, but you probably don't want to do that again unless you want to drop the smoke pellets and suffer the consequences. In any case, you now feel like you have gathered enough things to get down to business and do some really important stuff. The next thing you will do will probably be exceptionally meaningful. Squawk like an imbecile and shit on your desk. Okay. This is the dumbest idea you've had in weeks. Stupid, stupid, stupid! And yet the polished surface of your desk, it beckons. You merge the top 2 cards. The hammer and nails are now captcha-logged on the same card and can be used together. Use hammer and nails on poster. You use the hammer and nails card in conjunction with the card beneath it. Nail poster to the wall. Nice. I used to think that you had to actually click on things, so I gave up after 2 or 3 pages. Use the hammer, nails, and poster on the blank space on the wall. It's glorious, exactly what you wanted. The old man really came through this time. Examine Con Air poster. Put the bunny back in the box. I said, put the bunny back in the box. Why couldn't you put the bunny back in the box? What? Examine Deep Impact poster. Morgan Freeman's genteel homespun mannerisms were perfect qualities for a president residing over a crisis. Oceans rise, cities fall, hope survives. Wow. Films about impending apocalypse fascinate you. Plus, a black president? Now you've seen everything. You've marked your birthday, the 13th of April. Another day you marked was supposed to be the arrival date for the highly touted... For the highly touted Spurb beta launch. It's been 3 days already. It's starting to become a sore subject with you. Eat cake. Yes, cake. You're sick to death of cake. You've been eating it all day, and you have no intention of clogging your Silodex with it either. The cake stays put for now. You hear a notice from your computer. Someone is messaging you. Examine incoming message. Nice. Oh, it's the Ghostbusters guy. You pull up to your computer. This is where you spend most of your time. You decorated your desktop with... I am sorry. Some rather handsome wallpaper which you made yourself. You are really proud of it. Your desktop is also littered with various programming project files. You are so bad at programming. I am sorry. You are so bad at programming sometimes you wonder why you even bother with it. Your PesterChum application is flashing. Trying not to yawn, but I'm failing. I'm sorry. Someone is trying to get in touch with you. Dot cake, PesterChum, fuck, dot cake. Typhus system. And sorry. I wanted to read those. They look interesting. Only one of your chums is logged in. He sent you a message. Open message. Hey, so what sort of insane loot did you rake in today? Oh. I am sorry, I can't stop yawning all of a sudden. It's driving me nuts. Look out window. You see the view of your yard from your window. Hanging from the tree is your tire swing. In a kid's yard, a tree without a tire swing is like a proper gentleman without a monocle. That is to say, he can hardly be considered a terribly proper gentleman at all. And there beside your driveway is the mailbox. Examine mailbox. The little red arm swingy dealy thing, or whatever it is called, is flipped up. What the hell is that thing called anyway? You don't have time for these semantics. The red flippy lever thing means you have new mail, and that means the beta might be here. Beta, I don't know. You're about to hurry downstairs when you hear a car pull into the driveway. It looks like your dad has returned from the grocery store. Oh great, he is beating you to the mail. Forget it, check it later. If you go downstairs to check it, he will likely monopolize hours of your time. You decide to just chill out here for a while until the dust settles. I am so sorry. I don't know why I'm starting to yawn all of a sudden. Maybe it's because I'm talking. Sometimes you feel like you are trapped in this room, stuck, if you will, in a sense which possibly borders on the titular. What the hell is titular? And now your chum is pestering you again. The clockwork of friendship turns ceaselessly, operating the swing lever dealies of harassment in perpetuity. perpetuity? I don't know. Whatever, the dude can just hold his damn horses. Examine games on rack. Really? Yes, I want to run Flash. Put countless man hours into this assortment of quality title. Oh! Okay. Bard Quest? Caperhavers? I don't know. Problem Sleuth. Oh. And it don't stop. Question mark. Ghostbusters 2. Nice. Little Monsters. Nice. Harry Anderson, Call My Bluff. Nice. Read Colonel Sassacre's daunting text. Or is it Colonel? I have no clue. You decide to consult with the Colonel's bottomless wisdom. Good grief, this thing is huge. It could kill a cat if you dropped it. But to really dig into this hefty book, you have to catalog it. Oh, Lord, stop yawning. You're not sure you're ready to logjam your other artifacts beneath it just yet. Captured fake arms again. What did you just say? You don't want to clog up your... Oh, Jesus. In a momentary lapse of concentration, you accidentally captured the arms again. Set Pastor Chum's status to bully. You don't think the situation is quite dire enough to go all the way to rancorous, but you still feel the Pastor Chum client should reflect your mood in some way. Bully will have to do, you guess. This unsurprisingly does nothing whatsoever. Alright. You forgot your chum is still pestering you. I can't stop yawning. I am so sorry. Is it there? Please say yes. Show pester log. Ooh. Maybe you could play with TT. She's been pestering me all day about it. She's macking on me so hard all the time. I start to feel embarrassed for her. I mean, not that I can blame her or anything. Should I give them voices? Like, how do I give him this guy voice? Yes, it is understandable because you are really attractive. I am attracted to you. Thank you. JK, haha. No, I don't have it yet. My dad has the mail, and I guess I have to go get it from him and see if he's there. See if it's there. Oh my god, I can't stop yawning! I'm sorry. I've been busy spending all afternoon shitting around with my stupid Silodex. It's so frustrating. What's your modus? What? How do you retrieve artifacts from it? Oh, like one at a time, I guess. And if I put too much in, something falls out. Stack? Ha 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 ha. What is yours? Hash map. My bro taught me a few tricks. He basically knows everything and is awesome. What the hell is that? You should probably brush up on your data structures. I guess. Did you at least allocate your strife specibus? What? No. I'm sorry, I keep yawning. Kill me. It could free up a card for you. Plus let you attack stuff whenever things get too hot to handle. Which is never. What have you got? Well, I got a hammer, but it's trapped under some arms. Wow, you really suck at this, don't you? Just get rid of the arms and then allocate the hammer to the specibus. Yeah. How? I don't know, just use the arms or any old thing, see if it works. Combine fake arms with cake. You stick the fake arms in the cake on your bed. This definitely makes the cake at least 300% more hilarious. You're sure Colonel Sassacre would know the precise index of elevated hilarity. Allocate hammer to strife specibus. I am sorry, but I can't. What? What in the world? Okay. You check the back of your strife specibus for the kind abstratus you have in mind for it. Select hammer. What? Oh. Your strife specibus has been allocated with the hammer kind. Abstratus. Yeah. The hammer's been moved from your capture log deck to your strife deck. I have no idea what's going on. This is so confusing. Capture log the book. Now that you got some space in your Silodex to work with, you figure you might as well start squandering it immediately. Ordinarily, this ridiculous book would be way too heavy to carry around in any practical way. You guess maybe this is one respect in which the cards present some convenience. I need a drink, hold on. There we go. Examine Game Bro magazine. Game Bro, Sburb, why the Game of the Year or whatever isn't as good as some other stuff I like that's better. Read the article. I'm not gonna read all that. I don't really... I don't really want to read that. It looks boring. Unless there was something... I don't know if there's really anything worth, like, story-wise. It might come in handy if you ever need something that burns easily. Okay. You expend your final card on the Magician's Hat. Get funny glasses, too. You don't have a free card in your Silodex. Oh, no! However, you are able to merge the Beetlepuss with the Magician's Hat to create a clever disguise. Wear disguise to fool Dad. Come on. Click the thing, thank you. John, who is this John you speak of? You are quite certain there's never been nor ever will be. Yeah, this is a real shitty disguise. While you are wearing the items, they remain on the card, but it is temporarily removed from the deck, thus freeing up the cards beneath it. Leave room. You exit into the hallway. On the wall hangs a picture of a fella who sure knows how to have a laugh, a man after your own heart. You always thought he looked a lot like Michael Cera, but your dad swears on the many hollowed tombs of Egypt that it is not. You're not sure about that, though. On the other wall is one of your dad's stupid clowns, or harlequins, as he is quick to correct anyone who would venture such brazen assumption. Brazen? I don't know. Go downstairs. Nice place. It's cozy. The accursed odor of fresh baking wafts into your newfound nostrils. Something is brewing in the kitchen. It must be the connivings of your arch-nemesis Betty Crocker, and the rich, buttery aroma of her plot stinks to high heaven. This mission is going to be more difficult than you imagined. This is all really weird and confusing. You check out the shelves of fanciful harlequins. Look at this fucking garbage. You hate this stuff. Funny is funny, but your dad sure can be a real cornball. Sometimes at night you pray for burglars. I don't think even burglars will want to steal that. A bright orange flame flickers in the fireplace. It doesn't matter that it's April and not terribly chilly outside. In a home, a fireplace needs a fire because that's what a fireplace is for. A fire belongs in a fireplace, damn it. Categorically. What? In all times without exception. As domestic myth of unaccountable origin holds, a home borrows the spirit of the flame for as long as it makes a guest of it, much as the moon takes liberty with the sun's rays. What? There's a lot of what so far. The moon's an errant thief, and her pale fire she snatches from the sun. Mark Twain. You were almost certain Mark Twain said that. Toss Game Bro into fire. It doesn't burn as quickly as you'd hoped. Each Game Bro magazine is guaranteed to be printed on 40% recycled asbestos. For big ups to Mother Earth, yo. Fondly regard, cremation. You examine the sacred urn containing your departed Nana's ashes. When your father gives her portrait a wistful glance now and then, you can tell it brings back painful memories. A tall bookshelf, a ladder, and unabridged Colonel Sassacres. He never wants to talk about it. Oh boy. Topple urn. Why? You clumsily mishandle the sacred urn. Ashes everywhere. In retrospect, upon mulling cinematic tropes regarding ash-filled urns, this outcome was a virtual certainty. You'd probably better clean it up before Dad finds it. Combine Father's pipe with clever disguise. What? You think now would be a good time to beef up your clever disguise? Examine oversized gift. Champ, you could do anything if... I want to give him a dad voice. Champ, you could do anything if you put your mind to it. I believe in you. I don't know how that's a dad voice, but... Contemplating what could be inside this package is sort of exciting, but it makes you a little nervous at the same time. Open large present. Oh, hell no. Capture log ashes. First, you prop the Harlequin doll on the couch, having it in the middle of the floor sprawled out all akimbo like that struck you as unseemly. You capture-log the ashes to your available card. Combine the ashes with urn. You merge the sacred urn with the ashes, most of the ashes back in the urn, but it's a total mess. Really, it probably would have been tidier if you just used a broom and dustpan. Way to go. Put urn back. No one will be the wiser, except maybe for people with eyes. Go get fake arms again. You just got another brilliant idea for something to do with those pointless arms. You pry them out of the cake and capsulog them. Looks like Buster Chum is acting up again. Examine third and fourth walls of room. Nice, nice. Check Buster Chum. Another one of your chums is messaging you. Tentacle the Rapist. Wow, okay. Is that... I would imagine that's a girl. Maybe, I'm not I think so. I understand you have recently come into possession of the beta release of the Game of the Year, as featured in respectable periodicals such as Game Pro Magazine. That's an ugly rumor. Whoever told you that is a filthy liar. And you should probably stop hitting on him all the time or whatever. I can't control myself. I must have a weakness for insufferable pricks. Anyway, I still haven't checked the mail. My dad has it. I'm trying to go get it from him, so BRB. John. What? You're wearing one of your disguises now, aren't you? You're typing to me right now while wearing something ridiculous. No, why would you even think that? That's so stupid. Okay, why didn't you go get the game from your father? Alright, wish me luck. Oh, by the way, JK, I was wearing a funny disguise this whole time. Gotcha! Hehehehe. I know, John. Alright. Go downstairs. You can now execute that brilliant idea you had. There should be just enough frosting on the fake arms to serve as an adequate adhesive. Attach arms to doll. That's my chuckle, I guess. Sorry. You don't care what Colonel Sassacre says. That makes it at least 1,000,000% funnier. Inspect burnt paper on the floor. Huh. Oh, it looks like an ad for like a candy bar or something. Problerone. You put this back in the fire where it belongs. Throw present wrap in fire. Well, as long as you're cleaning up. Capsulog doll. Oh god. You can carry hefty items, but that thing is just way too big. Get real. Besides, you don't even want it. Read the text. Alright. You thought about consulting the text to determine exactly how hilarious the doll is now, but this text is way too big to navigate in a timely fashion. You decide to forget it. Find Dad and retrieve mail. The door on the left leads to the kitchen, from which the smell of baking wafts, a powerful aroma which could lift an especially portly hobo off his feet. The door on the right leads to the study, where your dad spends a lot of time. He could be in either room. Where will you go? Go in the study. Doesn't look like he's in here right now. Oh, there's a piano. That's nice. Examine the desk. On the desk is a deck of playing cards, one of your dad's pipes, the April issue of the Serious Jester magazine, and a stray capsulog card. There is also a can of peanuts on the desk. Ha ha, oh Dad, you won't be falling for that one again anytime soon. A severe peanut allergy is a terrible affliction to cope with. What? You saw the magician's hat with the bowler hat. This disguise is somewhat less funny, but a lot more distinguished looking. Combine second pipe with clever disguise. Your dad maintains numerous pipes around the household. A father without a pipe is like a strapping roughneck without a toothpick. That is to say, he is a rather piss-poor excuse for a roughneck, if you ask me. You'd rather not take the pipe, though. The first one tastes bad enough as it is. How you suffer for your comedy. Examine card. Yes, this will be perfect for expanding the space in your Scylla capsulog card. Arrgh! I don't know, I found that funny. Play a haunting piano refrain. Pages including sound will be preceded by S in the command. It's really pretty. I'm gonna turn that up a little bit. Okay, play 52 pickup. You play the prankster's favorite card game even though you are alone in the room, thus rendering it an especially foolish version of solitaire. So stupid! Look at this mess. The peanut gallery over there is sure getting a kick out of it. You are allergic to their scorn. You attempt to leave the house. Nice. Go back to the living room and contemplate checking the mailbox outside. You think perhaps you should exhaust all possibilities before plunging headlong into a dad encounter. Your television is currently airing a commercial. You exit the house. Check mail. Predictably, the mailbox is empty. You have already been scooped by your father. Whenever I see the words that are all caps, I really want to, yell them. But at the same time, I don't. The streets are empty. Wind skims the voids, keeping neighbors apart, as if grazing the hollow of a cut reed, or say, a plundered mailbox. A familiar note is produced. It's the one Desolation plays to keep his instrument in tune. It is your 13th birthday, and as with all 12 preceding it, something feels missing from your life. The game presently eluding you is only the latest sleight of hand in the repertoire of an unseen riddler, one to endanger a sense of not mirth, but of lack. His coarse schemes are those less of a prankster than a common pickpocket. His riddle is absence itself. It is a mystery dispersing altogether, like the moon's faint reflection, with even one pebble of inquiry dropped in its black well. It is the most diabolical riddle of all. Absence diminishes little passions and increases great ones, as wind extinguishes candles and fans a fire. Walt Whitman. Yes, you are certain Walt Whitman said that. 100% positive. You have a feeling it's going to be a long day. What? I understood none of that. Leave a surprise for the mailman. No. No! See if your father left the mail in the car. I'll take a quick drink here. Alright. The door's locked and your dad has the car keys. You peer in through the driver's side window. You don't see any mail, but you do see a green package. There's also something underneath it that looks like a slip of paper. Could these items have come in the mail? You don't see anything else that's usually in the mail, like bills and coupons. Maybe your dad forgot to take this stuff inside. Spy in the kitchen. What are we at for time? 27 minutes. Sweet. You try to get a gander through the kitchen window, but you can't see a whole lot. It seems your dad has been doing so much baking the glass is steamed up. God, he is so weird. But you can see what's on the table just beside the window. It looks like the mail is there. Included among it is a red package, some bills, your dad's PDA, and an envelope that appears to be suspiciously labeled with the Spurb logo. Could it be? Unfortunately, the window is locked. Go back into the kitchen. You have no other choice. You are going in. Clever disguise, it is time to work your magic. Enter. Oh boy. Was that it? I guess that was it. Alright. Okay. Your dad sees right through your costume. You don't know what you were even thinking with this foolish ruse. You want to quit the clever disguise. Your dad wields a dreaded artifact of confection. He stands between you and the mail. There is only one way to settle this. Strife! Oh, this is getting intense, isn't it? Retrieve the package and flee to your room. Oh, wait, there's a thing. Right? Is that like an actual thing? Maybe not. Whoosh! Goodness. You cannot abscond. This pesky guardian is blocking your path. You'll need to engineer some sort of distraction. And now he brandishes yet another artifact of confection. This man is ruthless. You better brace for impact in the most comedically striking fashion possible. I'm gonna have to leave this episode here. My dogs won't shut up. But yeah, sorry about the dogs. Anyway, thank you for watching and tuning in. This has been Ivory Aimon23 playing, not really playing, but more reading, the webcomic HomeStuck. Really hope you enjoyed. I will see you in the next video, and I should probably go shut up my dogs. I'm sorry.